Beautiful photo captured by a local Midwest photographer today at 4:55 p.m. I love it being dark before I'm even alive. I think they got it backwards. Why the hell do they say Michigan looks like a mitten? The thumb would have to be huge! Come on, though. That's a brilliant joke. You can't deny, and I won't hear any arguments. Really like these guys. Who the hell are they? Oh my god! I'm in love with them! Look, are they real? There's no way, right? There's no way these guys are real. You can't sit there and tell. On Halloween this year, someone tweeted this out. How did I miss this? These are the cutest things I've ever seen. This part of the astronaut application cracks me up every time. Travel required, 76% or greater. Extensive travel required for, wait, the astronaut application? Is this just out there for anybody to apply for or at least read? I just love the astronaut application. Cracks me up. As a child, I never realized Winnie the Pooh's friend Piglet was wearing a jumper. I always interpreted it as some kind of segmented... Is it carapace? I've never said that word out loud, but honestly, same. I mean, I came to this realization quite some time ago personally. This wasn't a I learned today thing, but yeah, a sweater or a jumper, whatever the hell you want to call it. Where do bad rainbows go? To Prism. It's a light sentence, but it gives them time to reflect. Shut up. A girl was born with a harmonica instead of vocal cords, and when she cried, it filled the room with a melody so sweet. Make her cry more, the villagers would shout. Throw trash at her and let's jig, baby. Okay, I don't know how the hell I would do an impression of that. The walk of shame, but it's just me returning to the trash can to look at the cooking instructions for the 7th time. Don't get rid of it before you're ready. Quit throwing it away. Hell, take frozen pizza, for example. Here's my strategy, okay? I fold the box flat, put the pizza in the oven, set my timer. When I come back out, I put that pizza on top of the box and use it as the temporary plate/tray, whatever you want to call it, that the pizza will be sitting upon until I'm done. All the while, that box was facing upside down, right at me so I could read the instructions should my stupid brain fail me. Oh, here we go again. I ran into a celebrity at the thrift shop today. If you actually did, and it does look like you're telling the truth, you better have bought that thing. I have never seen a larger argument. That's saying something, dude. We just had the election here in the US to super great results, and I've still never seen an argument online as bad as this stupid goddamn dress. You know what? Let's start it again. What color do you guys see? Oh, no! Going out to eat is one of my favorite activities, unfortunately. And one of my favorite activities, through being trained this way, is walking in circles around my local Walmart once a day because I have nothing else to do. Today I learned that there is such a thing as the tasseled wabagong shark, or wabagong shark, and I need to share it with you all. I love that the ocean is 85% filled with weird little freaks. You know, I remember coming across the scariest part of my favorite video game ever, Okami. There's a specific part in it where you're in a ship, and there's a little stupid creature like beneath the water that you have to avoid. And I always wondered what it was inspired by until, no joke, this moment. I always wondered where the inspiration for that creature came from. I don't remember what it's called in game. I don't think it's given a name. Maybe it is, but I've never heard of it until now. This is insane to me. My God. Oh my goodness. Let's see if Twitter really didn't get political this time. What do you guys think? Changing my alarm from 8:30 to 8:33 at 8:25. Oh man, we're starting off that strong. That's not cool, man. You can't call me out like that on the very, very first post. That ain't cool. You know what? I'm not gonna enjoy today, am I? I'm not gonna enjoy it at all, am I? YouTube video essay in the background while scrolling Twitter and playing video game at the same time. No, come on! We are not gonna do this today! You can't do this to me, man. It's too early. It's too early. And it's 4 p.m. and I'm saying that! A 63-year-old man was arrested after allegedly stealing $400,000 worth of cheese. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't condone the action. But I do completely understand. Accidentally turned my clocks back too far and ended up at a Wham concert. Wait. You can just do that, though? You can go out of your way to just go back in time a little bit? Okay, why is this discovery being kept very well hidden from me? Finding your people helps you realize there's nothing wrong with you. You're kind of cool, actually. There we go. Okay, there's a call out that's a little bit more positive than making fun of me for my stupid alarm clock habits and whatnot. That is very, very true. That's sort of the magic of friends, of finding your peeps, finding people that match that freak, you know what I'm saying? Is you do realize at some point, even in between times where you might think that they don't like you, that you are actually kind of cool, you know? People don't hang around each other when they don't like each other. Nature documentary. Now you have an emotional attachment to this crab. Me? Okay. Do you promise to love him? Yes, of course. The crab is now in mortal peril. Every single goddamn time. Why do they do that? Every app is a dating app if you're creepy enough. Thank you, Tank Sinatra. You're correct. I don't like that you're correct, but technically you are. I'm putting my 6-year-old to bed and he says, Dad, I have kidneys. You have dadneys. I'm so proud. You should be. Because in 25, 30 years, they're going to have much better dad jokes than you ever had. You've trained them well up to this point. Don't screw up the landing, Dad. Dads hate stopping on road trips because then all of the vehicles they worked hard to pass for the last hour get back ahead of them. Is that really why? Because I always thought it was dads, for some strange reason, needing to keep a schedule. Because as fun as road trips can be, they're also quite annoying and boring, and you don't want to spend more time than you necessarily have to driving. The driving part is what sucks, right? Stopping places is supposed to be the fun part, but they try to minimize the amount of time they have on the road because no one really likes that part past maybe the first hour, and I mean maximum. Damn, how much daylight they trying to save? It's dark as hell. I can't see shit. Can we stop it? Can we stop with the daylight savings time at this point? I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I've got this sneaky suspicion it's kind of a waste of our time. Feels kind of like a waste of our time. Did we do it? Did we save the daylight? No! As a matter of fact, we did the opposite of that, right? Am I crazy? I feel like we're not saving any daylight. When it gets dark at 4:45 p.m., who's that helping exactly? You might get a little more daylight earlier in the morning, but how is that beneficial versus having a little bit more at the end of the day? I don't know. I'm so confused by this concept, and it really messes with people. I do genuinely think it's one of the bigger reasons for some seasonal depression. Suddenly, it getting dark at noon, it doesn't really help anybody, right? You're not fooling anyone. The T-Rex may have been a lot smarter than you thought. By Dino Grandani. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm an expert at spotting subtle clues. I can relate. 30% stud, 70% muffin, 70%. I'm a lot higher than that. You're doing pretty good, I must admit. In both life and death, he remains cool and composed. Truly an example to follow. He might look cool and composed, but he's anything but, my friend. When my youngest brother was little, he was being bullied and went to my parents for help. They told him sticks and stones may break my bones. They then asked him to finish the phrase, and he said, but chains and whips excite me. He seriously thought that was the second part. How old was he at the time? Because I don't believe you. I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't know if that's a reference to something or if it came from, I just don't. I'm sorry. Man who shot Lady Gaga's dog sentenced to 21 years in prison. So why is she FaceTiming him? He got 21 years? I did not hear about that. Jeez. Goodbye, Disventure Camp fandom. OMG, are you yourself? No, I'm going to the mall. That's an interesting interaction. Do you ever just misclick spicy gay furry art into hashtag engineering announcements on work Slack? Update. Fired. I wonder why that is. I hope you're not confused, my friend. Parents are fighting, but I'm top 5 of Fortnite. Me and my mom both lost a 1v1 today. Hey, wait, hold on. How so? You got killed. How's your mom doing? 2,500 X bars seized. 4 arrests made in raid of ECU fraternity house. That motherfucker in my group, and we got a presentation tomorrow. You got a presentation tomorrow now, don't ya? How it feels dressing up at work for Halloween while your older coworkers came in normal? You don't even know. Come the hell on. You're the coworker I want to work with. Those guys? No thank you. No whimsy. Everyone's looking pissed off and depressed. Sure, they're in a work meeting, whatever. But come on, man. Have a little sense of silliness in your goddamn life. Get a little bit goofy. If it's allowed, they give you an inch, you take a mile when it comes to work, okay? Ah, Perry the Platypus, I see you fell into my latest trap to make you read this in my voice. I'm sorry, I cannot do a Doofenshmirtz voice. I am not a good impressionist at all. We all read it in his voice. I was hearing it in my head as I read it, but I just can't give you that impression, I'm sorry. These are the 4 greatest anti-heroes in all of fiction. Homelander is not a f***ing anti-hero, bro. Come on, man. Homelander is absolutely not a hero in any way, shape, or form. Anti or not, the dude is just straight up like Satan at this point. John Lennon. He wear no shoe shine. He got toe jam football. He got monkey finger. He shoot Coca-Cola. Police sketch artist. What? Got a lizard. You need to take that motherfucker back. Oh my god, yeah. He's a little pissy. And very sharp looking. What is it with lizards and being so damn sharp? Loin King is overrated. 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 Oh my god, okay, that's starting to hurt my head. You had 9 chances to spell lion correctly. Well, they weren't doing it, or like spelling it every single time. They were just copying and pasting and just didn't catch it until it was far too late. The GF effect is real, because how the hell did he glow up like that in the span of a few months? The girlfriend effect? Dude was married with a child. The girlfriend effect. Also, I love that. How did he do that in the span of a few months? Get a haircut and change his clothes? Are you stupid? No, genuine question. That's all he did. Wear suit, haircut. How the fuck long does it take you to get your haircut and change your clothes? When I stop the microwave at 1 second? No. When we stop the microwave at a second, we've disarmed the bomb and saved the planet, okay? In Mr. Bean, 1997, Mr. Bean's passport reveals that his given name is actually Mr. His first name is Mr. And of course he's a British citizen. Only there are you gonna run into a guy named Mr. They let this guy in anywhere? They let this dude travel? Huh? New look at Mufasa, the Lion King. Just busted out laughing. How soullessly fucking boring is this? When they were talking about the live-action, full CG animated remake, dude, I could not believe how much character would have been sucked out of every single frame. Brilliant cast. I really liked the cast and everybody that was added into it. That's awesome. But I'm sorry, visually, the most boring I've ever seen. Before my mom passed away, she gave my dad strict instructions to water the plants in the bathroom. He's been religiously watering them and keeping them alive. They look so amazing, he decided to take them to his new home, only to discover they're plastic. I can definitely hear my mom chuckling. How the hell did he take care of them so vigilantly and not notice them at all? Or not notice that they were plastic at all? That is incredible. If you're having a bad day, I recommend Googling some collective nouns because they're a gift to word lovers. Did you know a group of bunnies is called a fluffle? A shiver of sharks? A charm of finches? A flamboyance of flamingos? See, collective nouns love you and want you to have a better day. I did know about flamboyance of flamingos, but I didn't know about the rest. Specifically, fluffle? Okay, come on, that's not even a word. That's great. At least shiver and charm are, but we had to give bunnies their own thing. I told my Lyft driver I was on mushrooms, and he said, like pizza mushrooms? I thought about it for 5 seconds and was like, yeah. Then he confided he sometimes eats a whole can of black olives. Look, I've been there before. What, I like black olives. Not enough to always be snacking on them or something, but I've never really hated them. I'm not a big olive hater, okay? Going on Ozempic, not to lose weight, but because the inevitable class action lawsuit is gonna pay out like crazy. I am very curious to see where Ozempic goes in the next 10 to 20 years here. Okay. I did see that one in the wild, naturally, all on my own. and it made me laugh my ass off, I have to admit. My company emailed everyone a $20 voucher, and I clicked the link to claim it, and it turns out it was a phishing test put out by IT. I have to do mandatory training now. Good. I'm sorry, but that was a really good idea. A good way to show you, hey, it's that easy, dude. It's that easy. Luckily, it was us this time. But yeah, I think that's a really smart idea. Nailed it! Honestly, Greg, I think you did a great job. Oh, sorry, I know you want to be called by your full name, Greg16676935420. Good job, man. Are you sleeping? Yes. Did you buy carrots? No, sleepy for you. You have minting to do. Minting. No, you don't. That's stupid. Didn't notice this was some crypto at first and thought I just stumbled into rabbit Twitter. You know what? That's pretty funny, though. Someone out there is going to make rabbit Twitter now. It's that time of year to pull out some quality reading material. The Squirrel's Thanksgiving. I've never read this. I guess I have to. These saints are formed by the Beatitudes, poor, meek, merciful, hungering, and thirsting for justice, seeking peace. They are filled with God and incapable of remaining indifferent to the needs of thy neighbor or their neighbor. Your Holiness, they are 2 and 6. Human. We have a color named after you. Salmon. Really? Is it silvery blue like my outsides? No, wait, why is it pink? Why is it pink? Today my dad got a call no parent ever wants to get. He heard me tell him I was wrapped up in a crypto scheme involving Thai prostitutes and needed $30,000 to bail me out. This time, it was me. But soon, AI will be able to make indistinguishable scam calls like this. Scary when you think about it. Getting out of a movie and having 0 notifications is comparable to being shot in the head. You know, same, but like also when you wake up in the morning, I usually have like 1, maybe 2, but every now and then I'll wake up and go, aw, no one missed me. I could have died last night and no one would have cared. Snoop Dogg walk emote promotional video. Some random kid is gonna try this in the wrong area and will end up on the news. Oh, god damn it. Gang culture is 1,000 silly little rules backed by violent morons. What do you mean you have a special dance and you'll attack me if I dance it? Why can't you pronounce a certain consonant? And you have to wear team colors all the time? Are you Team Rocket? I am sad to report that a friend and I went to a very authentic Hunan restaurant, added stinky tofu to our order, and was told by the waiter, no, that's only for people from China, you won't like it. We both said that we were excited to try it, received it, and in fact, couldn't eat it. Tea is very important at my grandma's house, and everyone has an assigned teacup with a particular pattern. Mine is Brigadoon Scottish Thistle. I've drunk tea from that cup my entire life, every time I've visited my grandma. Today, I got the pattern tattooed as a band on my arm. That is genius. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome tattoo idea. Robin, the Batmobile won't start. Batman, check the battery. What's a turry? I get it. I understand. Why does Timothée Chalamet remind me of this kind of medieval shoe? It's because he has the sharpest bone structure of a man of his shape and thickness, I guess, ever. He is so angular and pointy. Don't get me wrong. Timothy, if you're an EmKay fan, I just want to say we love you, you're great. But you know what I mean, right? You would understand this post. Our asses touch the same seat. We are brothers. There is no stronger bond in 40K. I watched The Irishman with my parents. My dad was silent the whole time except when De Niro's truck broke down and he said, must be the transmission. He didn't say anything else for the rest of the movie. Oh, your dad rules. Human body. I can grow a fully formed human baby in like 9 months. I'm talking brain, functioning respiratory system, eyeballs, everything. Me? Cool. How long will it take for my twisted ankle to get better? 7 years and it will never be the same. People that walk fast are reported to be less happy. The faster you walk, the more unhappy you are. Damn right, I'm unhappy because I'm trapped behind a slow walker. Now move! I can't really attest to that correlation being causation or anything like that. I walk pretty quick because I'm super tall and have a much longer stride, and the only reason I get annoyed by people that walk super slow in front of me is because they seem to weave. If you're gonna walk slow, who cares? But can you also not do that thing where you drift from side to side so the second I start passing you, you fucking bump into me and I feel like a weirdo? Due to a Weetabix adding beans to their cereal, all services will be delayed while we figure out what is happening. Why the f did I win? Yeah, did you win though? No, and I know that's exactly what you mean. Sorry, I can't come out. It's after 3 p.m. in winter. It's not winter yet, though. It's the 4th of November. It's not winter. It's not. I know we might think it is. Here, let me Google this really quick. First day of winter. Let's check that out. There we go. Saturday, December 21st. It is not winter, despite how, let's say if you live in Colorado, you did just live through a winter blizzard. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.